Hello.
General Haig, sir. Ready.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Al. What about the casualties last week? You got the figure yet?
No, sir, but I think it's going to be quite low. It should be as last week or better.
Yeah, because it should be less than 20, I would think, yeah.
So it'll be very...
when do you get that? Will you know?
We don't get it officially till Monday afternoon, but we can get a reading on it.
Right, well, Monday afternoon officially. Well, let's wait till then. Fine. Okay. Nothing else of interest in the world
Yes,
today?
sir. Very significant, this goddamn New York Times expose of the most highly classified documents of the war.
Oh, that. I see. I didn't read the story, but you mean that was leaked out of the Pentagon?
Sir, the whole study that was done for McNamara and then carried on after McNamara left by Clifford and the peaceniks over there. This is a devastating security breach of the greatest magnitude of anything I've seen.
Well, what's being done about it then? I mean, I didn't... did we know this was coming out?
No, we did not, sir.
Yeah.
There are just a few copies of this.
What about the
volume report?
But what about the... let me ask you this, though. What about Laird? What's he going to do about it? Now, I just start right at the top and fire some people. I mean, whatever department it came out of, I'd fire the top guy.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm sure it came from defense, and I'm sure it was stolen at the time of the turnover of the administration.
Oh, it's 2 years old then.
I'm sure it is, and they've been holding it for a juicy time, and I think they've thrown it out to affect Hatfield McGovern. That's my own estimate. But it's something that is a mixed bag. It's a tough attack on Kennedy. It shows that the genesis of the war really occurred during 61.
Yeah, that's Clifford. I see.
And it's brutal on President Johnson. They're going to end up in a massive gut fight in the Democratic Party on this thing.
Are they?
There's some very...
But also massive against the war.
Against the war.
Well, Haig was very disturbed by that New York Times thing. I thought that...
Mr. President, I think...
Unconscionable damn thing to them to do.
Unconscionable.
Of course, it's unconscionable on the part of the people that leaked it. Fortunately, it didn't come out in our administration. According to Haig, it all relates to the two previous administrations. Is that correct?
That is right.
But I hope that... my point is, are any of the people there who participated in this thing in leaking it? That's my point. Do we know?
In public opinion, it actually, if anything, will help us a little bit, because this is a gold mine of showing how the previous administration got us in there.
I didn't read the thing. Give me your view on that in a word.
It just shows massive mismanagement of how we got there. And it pins it all on Kennedy and Johnson.
Yeah.
McNamara. So from that point of view, it helps us. From the point of view of the relations with Hanoi, it hurts a little because it just shows a further weakening of resolve.
The thing, though, that Henry, that to me is just unconscionable, this is treasonable action on the part of the bastards that put it out.
Exactly, Mr. President.
Doesn't it involve secure information, a lot of other things? What kind of people would do such things?
It has the highest classifications, Mr. President.
Yeah.
It's treasonable. There's no question. It's actionable. I'm absolutely certain that this violates all sorts of security laws.
Don't hurt us politically so much, they hurt the others. But what they really hurt, and this is what the intellectuals and why the motivation of the Times must be, is it hurts the government. What it says is, Rumsfeld was making this point this morning, what it says is to the ordinary guy, all this is a bunch of gobbledygook. But out of the gobbledygook comes a very clear thing, which is you can't trust the government, you can't believe what they say, and you can't rely on their judgment. And the implicit infallibility of presidents, which has been an accepted thing in America, is badly hurt by this, because it shows that people do things the president wants to do even though it's wrong, and the president can be wrong.
You mean to prosecute the Times? Right. Hell, I wouldn't prosecute the Times. My view is to prosecute the goddamn pricks that gave it to them.
Yeah.
What is your advice on that Times thing, John? You would like to do it?
I would believe so, Mr. President. Otherwise, we will look a little foolish in not following through on our legal obligations. And
has this ever been done before?
publication like this, or
No. Has the government ever done this to a paper before?
Oh yes, advising of their. Yes, we've done this before. We've got a good judge on it, Murray Gerfine, who is Tom Dewey's.
I know him well.
There.
Smart as hell.
Yeah, and he's new and he's appreciative. So
good.
We ought to work it out.